Hey guys, so I'm going to do a quick video on 10 products that my hamsters couldn't live without. So the first thing that they couldn't live without is Hamster. So I've tried a lot of foods in the past. At one point I was feeding the hamsters like 3 different brands of food. So I was feeding like the Syrians one brand, the dwarfs another brand, and then my Chinese a completely different brand. So Hamster is an amazing food, and it is the only food which I've found that the hamsters will all eat. So there's one thing in here which they don't like, and that is the alfalfa, but that is the only thing that the hamsters will leave. So they could not live without the hamster, and I don't think I've ever seen them get through a bag of food so quick. So obviously having 6 hamsters you go through quite a lot of food anyways, but this has just gone down super quick in the past couple of weeks. So they all love this food and I can honestly recommend it. Next thing they couldn't live without is the Baker's All Sorts treats. So my hamsters aren't too keen on treats, but they really do like these. So basically they're just like little soft treats which come in 4 different flavours, and they just adore these. I don't know what they would do if they didn't have their Baker's treats, to be honest. They all go crazy for them. So I don't think they could live without those. The next thing the hamsters couldn't live without is their mealworms. I hate mealworms because I always think there's going to be one live one and it's just going to jump out at me, but the hamsters adore them. So every night I have to give the hamsters at least 1 or 2 mealworms, otherwise if I don't, Coco will start acting really naughty. She'll start like chewing on her bars and things as if to say, "Mum, you forgot to give us our mealworms again." So I honestly don't think that the hamsters would be able to live without their mealworms. So yeah, the next thing they wouldn't be able to live without is their 2 chew toys, and those are the Antos dog chews and the Furplast cheese chews. So I don't think the hamsters would be able to live without either of these, because the hamsters aren't really big chewers anyways, but these are the only 2 things which the hamsters will chew, which will actually help to keep their teeth down. So the Antos chews are really good. They are sold for dogs, but they are safe for hamsters, and they come in different shapes and sizes, and I think they might come in different flavours as well. So the hamsters do really like these, and they always eat them within just a couple of days, so they completely destroy them. So it keeps them entertained for a while. And the same with these as well. Because of these are so expensive though, I think they're £3 for one. Obviously when you have 6 hamsters that's like quite expensive. So I've had to cut them in half just so they last me a little bit longer. But the hamsters absolutely adore these. And the good thing with these is because they are cornstarch based, that they don't affect the hamster's diet either, which is a great thing. So they couldn't live without them. Next thing they couldn't live without is their sand baths. My hamsters love to dig, so I really don't know what my hamsters would do if they didn't have their sand. Also a good thing about sand is that it helps to keep the hamsters' claws down, which means it saves me a job of having to sit there and cut their claws, because it is just a total nightmare. So they really could not live without their sand baths. Next thing the hamsters won't be able to live without is their toys. So I've just got a few here. So the first toy is the play and climb kit. So this is like, you can get this in different designs, and this is just like the triangle-y, rectangle-y kind of one. I have no idea what it's even called. But they all really like this. It is supposed to be for like dwarf hamsters, and Coco tries to fit her head through there, and she realises when she's about halfway through it that she's too fat and she can't fit, but she still loves climbing on it, and I like to hide treats in the corners just so that it gives the hamster something to do. They're really nice colours as well, but I don't think they would be able to live without this, just because Munchkin loves to hide underneath this, and all of them just love climbing on it. It's the first toy which they all climb on when they go into the playpen, so I don't think they could live without that. The next toy is this cube block thing. I'm not too sure what it's called, but you can actually get more of these and connect them all together. So basically just connect the circle things together. So this has to be Ziggy's and Munchkin's favourite toy. They both love it, and I really do not think any of them would be able to live without this. This has been Ziggy's favourite toy ever since the day I got him, but now Munchkin's decided that she really likes it, so I'm torn between which hamster to give it to, because I really cannot find where to buy these anywhere. So they really couldn't live without that. Next toy that they couldn't live without is this. So these are the Wilkinson's Duo Hyacinth tunnels, I think. So basically you get like two, and one is bigger than the other. So my Syrian hamsters absolutely adore these, as you can probably tell. Coco and Humbug between them have chewed quite a lot of the large one. So the smaller one hasn't really been chewed yet, but I'm sure it will in time. So the larger one has been chewed quite a lot. They're really cheap as well, at just £3.50 I think for two of them. And the good thing is they're woven, which means there's no glue on them, making them a natural, safe toy for your pets. So I really don't think the Syrians could live without them. And then the last thing, this is a product which I personally couldn't live without, and that is the Johnson's Tea Tree Skin Cream for small animals. So it soothes and calms itchy skin. Basically, I've had this since Elmo had problems with her abscesses. So when Elmo was a baby, she had abscesses which were constantly bursting all the time, and she used to end up with like holes in the side of her body for a while until they healed up. And I wanted a way to sort of like keep them, stopping them from itching basically. And the cream really helped her, and it helped heal the holes much quicker as well. So I can honestly recommend this. It has helped me so much, especially when the hamsters are ill, because say if the hamster has a cut, it usually takes quite a long time to heal up, but with this it heals up so much faster. It helped me when Speedy Gonzales had Cushing's disease. It's helping me at the moment because of, well, I say it's helping me, but it's helping the hamsters. It's helping Ziggy with his abscess which he currently has, so it's recently popped, and with just 2 days of me putting this stuff on, it has almost healed up completely, which is just amazing. So I can honestly recommend this to anyone. It might be a little bit expensive at around £3 a pot, but it is definitely worth it, so I really could not live without this. I know there are other alternatives which people use, such as Sodo Creme, but my parents won't let me use it on the hamsters, so this is like the next best thing. So yeah, those are just like the 10 things which my hamsters couldn't live without. If you have any questions, then just comment and I will try to answer them as best as I can. And thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.